I think essentially the military campaign could result in two outcomes. One would be the total capture of the territory, and the other one would be capture of territory without taking Prabhakaran either dead or alive. I think for the government initially they tried, or their objective was to capture the entire territory and ensure that a guerrilla movement, a terrorist organization, did not control 1 square inch of land in the country. But I think now those objectives perhaps have changed as the military campaign progressed, and now the objective seems to be not only to take territory, but also to make sure that they capture the LTTE leader Velupalli Prabhakaran dead or alive. Without capturing him, or without being able to explain what happened to Prabhakaran, the government would find itself difficult to say that this conflict, as we know it, has come to an end. So essentially, the military campaign would now focus more on trying to get at Prabhakaran, or to make sure that he is killed. So I think that's where the military campaign is heading. So there is this question of what next if the Tamil Tigers, the leadership is decimated, whether there is a possibility for the LTTE to re-emerge and go back perhaps to what they were doing in the early 70s, actually 1972, when they took up arms, sort of a guerrilla kind of campaign. I think yes, we could assume that that is a possibility, but there's also interesting a bit of history. If you take Sri Lanka itself, during 1971, when the JVP took up arms and they were crushed, but again they re-emerged in the late 80s and carried out probably made sure that Sri Lanka had one of the most violent periods in its post-independence periods. Now, at the same time, we saw that after the complete elimination, or the wiping out of the JVP leadership, the group kind of completely changed, and the new leadership of the JVP embraced democratic way of life, and today quite a lot of them are in parliament. So I think if you go back in history in Sri Lanka itself, you could argue that there is a possibility, even after the decimation of the LTTE's top leadership, that some of the Tamil youth who were members of the LTTE could give leadership, or take up a different type of struggle and get into the political mainstream. I think that's probably that's a distinct possibility.